Glass can also be recycled, such as these glass tiles. What is interesting here is that they could have chosen to melt the glass completely and go up to 1,200 degrees, for instance, so that you would not see that it is recycled. Here they chose to keep the tiny bits so that you can see actually where it comes from. Of course, plastic is known to be bad, supposed to be bad because it uses oil, but you can make plastic materials out of other stuff than oil. These shoes are made out of hemp. You can use soy. You can use soy to make some foam that is an insulative foam that you can use in your house. Actually, it's made out of almonds, the shell of almonds. So something that before this material we did not really use, but now you know what to do with your almonds. Here you have, again, something that is insulative, but also can be used as a mattress, and it uses renewable resources, hairs. It's hairs and latex only. This is interesting, it's rabbit. Why do I talk about that in this question of sustainability? It's because this is a rabbit that has been engineered by the INRA, which is the French National Institute for Agricultural Researches, and they crossed species of rabbits to get this one. It's one way to protect biodiversity by avoiding people, when they want to have a nice fur coat, to kill wild animals or endangered species, because you can get such a great fur, not expensive, easily. So it's another way to look at sustainability as well, I think. Using things that you did not use before, like this is cow intestine. That's a leather that you can use if you want to create shoes, bags, or you can put that on your furniture. For instance, these two are made out of corn, so they're called PLA, which stands for polylactic acid, so that you can actually make fibers and create textiles using renewable resources. You also can use seaweeds to make textile, so this is directly from the sea. And these are made out also from something coming from the sea. It's crab shells that they use. Actually, they use one particular element in the crab shell. It's called chitin, and it helps synthesizing fibers, again, to make textile. This example of the crabs is kind of a good example to discuss whether it's a good idea or not to use such renewable resources, because it's true that crabs were like alone and perfectly happy without us, and now we decided to use the shells to actually obtain this chemical element. It needs so many chemical other elements and so many levels of transformation that you can wonder yourself it's really a good idea. These are wood cloth. It's supposed to be one of the most ancient material man has ever made, actually. It comes from Africa, and they used the bark of giant ficus, and they just take the bark and crush it and compress it to create these textiles. And one last one is this vegetal leather. Most of the time when people talk about vegetal leather, they actually talk about leather, animal leather, that has been just treated with vegetal dyes. Here, this is not the case. This is not using animal resources. It's completely vegetal.
The team at Trendease International and Faire Deco TV, thank you for watching this informative episode of Trendease Design Vision. Now, the most important thing that you can take with you today is that it's not just about the material for sustainability, but the entire life cycle process. Now, if you liked what you saw here today, come and check us out this September at Mood.